The buildings of Indianapolis are location tonight, framed against the beautiful nighttime sky. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. All right, a chance to check out stats for him.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
And the Houston Rockets starting 5. We've got Gordon, Wood out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Victor Oladipo, and it's Tate in at the small forward position. And for Indiana, Sabonis and Turner up front. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Holiday in at the small forward. Greg, at the beginning of every season, we'd love to see players that have worked on something during the offseason that they now have added to their game in the new season.
No doubt about it, Kevin. You know, the work doesn't end when the season ends. If you're trying to improve your skill set, or if you're trying to just put on muscle, that kind of stuff needs to be done during the break. You need to have an assessment in the right after the season. Hey, where can I get better? And then you spend the off season on that challenge.
The season never really ends. Offensive rebound. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. And here is Brogdon. And there's the pass to Sabonis. Here's Sumner. Back to Sabonis. Looks for Holiday. Gets it to him. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Oladipo outside. Kicks it out to Gordon. Fires the 3. The rebound by Turner.
Nothing going right on the offensive end. 0 for 4 from the field.
And it's blocked. Oladipo outside. Pass to Gordon. And now just over a minute played here in the first. And he gets it to go.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Here's Sumner. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Puts up a 3. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Rockets have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. And Oladipo kicks to Gordon. Back to Oladipo. 6 to shoot. Turner with the steal. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Here's Sumner. Here's Sabonis. Here's Sumner. Shot clock at 6. He gets that one.
There's so much confidence right now with Malcolm Brogdon. The catch and shoot, so pretty.
Houston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Scooped up. Wood. It's blocked. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Holiday with the ball. Here's Tate. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Rockets shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
And the first one drops. that's good as he hits both of his shots. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, here's what Houston's head coach had to say earlier. Hey, look, he knows they've got great shooters who can score from anywhere in distance. He thinks his team can go toe-to-toe with anybody in the league there. He won't be pulling back the reins even if they start missing a few. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes. First free throw is good.
Of course, we all remember that Malcolm Brogdon back in 2016 was a second-round draft pick. You certainly have to wonder, do teams wish they had a redo with this guy?
Brogdon hits them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Turner with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. The fader. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Brogdon's got 6.
Boy, hard to defend that any better. Just Malcolm Brogdon's ability to play through the contest, really nice.
Oladipo finds Wood. Houston moving it around. Clock at 6 from 10 feet out. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Well, what did them in was all the missed free throws. It could have been a much different outcome.
I thought the frustration at the line was evident, and it makes it easy on the defense when you're not capitalizing once they put you at the free throw line.
Here's Oladipo. The Pacers making the shot. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Oladipo against Brogdon.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
And with Victor Oladipo, the impact he has on the scoreboard is huge. But you can't discount how great he is as a defender.
Oh, there's no doubt, Greg. Think about it. The last time he played a full season, he was first-team All-NBA defense. This guy has great length on his arms. He can cause a lot of miscues with his ability to pressure. And he's strong enough to deal with wings as well. So there's a versatility there that you love.
Wood with the bucket.
Victor Oladipo's passing skills probably unappreciated. This guy is very unselfish and capable.
Back to Brogdon. Outside Turner. Back to Brogdon. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. Brogdon's got 10.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now, here's Oladipo.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
And that was a tough one. They expected to play well and did, just not well enough.
You know what? In the end of the day, it wasn't as close as it should have been. There were lapses all night that led to the deficit they couldn't overcome.
Let's take a second to see the teams that have been the toughest inside this season so far. In third, the Rockets.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
Tucker finds Oladipo. Gordon deciding where to go with it. The Rockets again can't hit.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
This is a quarter he'd rather forget. This guy just can't seem to get the lid off of that bucket.
To the middle, got a piece of it, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Taking a look at Houston, lurking in the basement of the conference for the time being. They're not pleased with their performance so far this season.
And seeing where the Rockets are, they've been stuck in a rut the entire season. We talk about teams maximizing their potential. Well, the opposite's been the case with this group.
I think for them, it's obviously been very disappointing. And I get the sense it's starting to weigh on them night in and night out.
Oladipo, good.
Oladipo becoming a major threat from distance. Nice.
Brogdon outside. Pass to Sabonis. The kick out to Holiday. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Oladipo outside. The feed to Tucker. Stolen by Brogdon. To the paint. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Doris, last season, Domantas Sabonis turned a corner in terms of development. He became a key cog in this offense.
That's exactly right, Greg. Coach trusted him in more pick-and-roll situations. He allowed him to do more heavy lifting within the offense. And Sabonis has got great basketball IQ. He understands how to make reads, set solid screens. This is a guy who makes people around him better.
And he makes the first. Some changes for Indiana. McDermott's checked in for Justin Holiday. Jeremy Lamb comes in for Edmund Sumner. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Brogdon. And Sabonis drops them both.
Well, Domantas Sabonis, the son of a legend, to me, guys, he has everything he needs to be an effective player for years to come in the NBA. Size, length, feel, there's a lot to like.
Now, here's Oladipo. And it's sent back by Turner. And he gets it back. Goes back up. And it's laid in by Cousins.
This definitely helps your offense. You're not relegated to the perimeter with Cousins on the floor. You can create easy opportunities.
Here's Sabonis. Turner trying to free himself up. Sabonis kicks to McConnell. He shoot again. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Oladipo outside. To the inside. And there's DeMarcus Cousins on the assist by Oladipo. Oladipo's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Sabonis. McConnell with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Nice D from Oladipo. Rockets trail by 3. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. No good with the wing jumper.
A little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure.
McDermott kicks to Lamb. Off target from outside. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Brown, good.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
Now McConnell. Now the pass to Sabonis. The fadeaway doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's Houston the other way. And Nwaba has it in the corner. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And the Rockets lead by 2.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. Last time these two teams came together was also in this building, and they were able to win it for the home fans.
Yeah, and in winning that last game, they attacked the basket aggressively, drew a lot of fouls in that game.
2 things are a product of that. 1, you shoot a ton of freebies. 2, the other team goes deep into its rotation. Neither one of those 2 things is going to work.
Jakar Sampson's checked in for Indiana. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Ben McLemore, he's checked in for Victor Oladipo. Sampson, the pass to Turner. Now here's McDermott. He's coming off a 16-point game against Dallas.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
And here's McLemore. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. The kick out to Brown. On the clock, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ben McLemore. That is his first foul of the game. Indiana trailing here. Here's McConnell. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Lamb. Down low to stop the drought, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Karuch. Pass to Cousins. Shoots over Turner. No good from Cousins. Pacers shooting only around 32% so far in this one. The offense looking a bit off kilter. And the shot is good. And the Pacers lead by 2. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Houston. Passes it to Nwaba. The pass to McLemore. Cousins trying to free himself up. And Ben McLemore gets the 3.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Sampson. Outside, Lamb. Pass to Sampson. Releases. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
They get it back, but he stays with it. Now here's McLemore, covered by Lamb, and the foul on Miles Turner. That is his first foul of the game. The Pacers making a change here. Holiday's checked in. Brown outside.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Here's Holiday. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Brown outside. Feeds it to Cousins. And it's sent back by Turner.
Miles Turner with that length sends it back twice on the pipes. Miles.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Rockets ahead, ending the first quarter on a 15-6 run. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Pacers shooting 32% overall right now, not one of their better showings. Doug McDermott is out there with Turner. And it's T.J. McConnell, and it's Holiday in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. The Pacers have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. That free throw good from Turner.
Well, to me, this franchise has got to be thrilled and excited about the upside Miles Turner has. He's a hard-nosed player who wants to be great.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Brown with it to the paint. And there's DeMarcus Cousins on the assist by Brown. Cousins has got 6 points. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Now McConnell. He's still scoreless so far in this one. It's good.
They seem to concede that shot, and his response is, thank you very much.
Brown outside. Passes to Nwaba. Releases. And it's Brown missing.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Holiday with it, guarded now by DeMarcus Cousins. And the rejection by Cousins.
DeMarcus Cousins proving you don't have to be a high flyer to block shots. That's about positioning and timing.
Brown down low. He's covered by McConnell. And it's Brown missing. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. McConnell passes to Turner. Over Brown. The shot by Turner, no good.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Brown kicks to Cousins. Back to Brown. That one good for 2. No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
McConnell with it. Brown on him. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Pacers have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6. first one falls. And some changes here for the Pacers. Justin Holiday comes in for Doug McDermott. And Brogdon subbed in for Aaron Holiday. Good on both. Now here's Gordon. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Quarter two, and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Tipped away. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for McConnell. He's averaging 3 points a game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And when he takes over at the point, he really keeps the offense flowing.
Well, this is a guy who brings a solid skill set. Excellent ball handler, high level of playmaking, the perfect backup point.
Here's Wood, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Rockets have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Free throw good, Wood. Edmund Sumner's checked in for T.J. McConnell. Both good from the line that time. The Pacers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Sampson, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Now here's Gordon. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. McLemore, the pass to Tate. Knocks it loose. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Houston shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First one falls for him. Sabonis, he's checked in for the Pacers. That one misses.
Boy, the missed free throw there keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
Here's Brogdon. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You look at Indiana. They're in the upper part of the conference records right now, in 5th place.
And seeing where Indiana is, they've done a good job staying relevant this season. I mean, I was concerned they'd suffer a drop-off, but give them credit. They've hung in here in this playoff race.
Resiliency has been crucial for this team. Anytime it looks like they may start to drag a little bit, they've picked it back up and stayed in the hunt.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Now, here's Brogdon. He's got 12. Wood with the block. Sabonis with the bucket. And so here is Houston. trailing by 2. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. There's the pass to Gordon. Good on the three-point shot. Gordon's got his first 3 points of the game.
So many of Gordon's shots come from three-point range because he drains so many of them. When you've had his kind of success from beyond the arc, you're always going to have the green light.
Here's Sampson. And here's Gordon. Pass to Wood. The Pacers pull it in. Sabonis has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Sampson, the pass to Brogdon. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Malcolm Brogdon does a nice job to commit, gets himself a trip to the free throw line.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. That one is off. Oladipo, he's checked in for McLemore. And he's good on the second. Here's Oladipo. He's coming off a 22-point game against Phoenix.
And it wasn't only his scoring, the intensity on defense. He nabbed 3 steals that night.
Now, here's Oladipo. 6 to shoot, and it's Oladipo with the jam.
Boy, Victor Oladipo gets a step and leaves no doubt. Look out below, gentlemen.
Outside Holiday. Back to Brogdon. There's the 3. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Tate. And the layup's good off the glass. He has 5.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pass to Sampson. And here is Brogdon, guarded by Oladipo. Brogdon kicks to Sumner. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wood.
And a chance to check out the numbers for Sabonis. 4th in rebounding. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And he's so explosive, so hungry. You really can't keep him off the glass when he wants to get there. That's why he's top 5 in rebounding. And Indiana making a change here. Lamb's checked in. Outside Holiday. Shot clock at 6. For 3. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Rockets leading by 4. Here's Tate. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Well, that's a bad shot until it goes through the net.
On the wing, Lamb, defended by Gordon, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Doris, just a devastating injury for Lamb last season. Tore his ACL and meniscus after the All-Star break.
And Greg, automatically you know he's going to miss a large amount of time with that kind of diagnosis. But give Jeremy Lamb a lot of credit. Put the work in to get back on the floor, and this team's happy to have him. He still has a knack for scoring from the wing.
Free throw drops for Lamb. The Pacers making a switch here. McDermott's checked in. And Lamb drops them both. Gordon with it. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. He gets it in there. Gordon's got the lead up to 6 now for the Rockets.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And finished off by McDermott.
It feels like Malcolm Brogdon, with every repetition, turns that passing from excellent to elite. Boy, when you think about Doug McDermott, the last few years with the incredible shooting he brings, he's also been efficient. And though the volume is limited, this guy has done as good a job as he can picking his spots.
And Doris, with McDermott, he knows that's how he's most effective on the floor.
That's exactly right, Greg. This guy knows his strengths, and that's his outside shooting, his ability to stretch the floor, the amount of deep shots he takes the last few seasons. This guy is a nice weapon to create space for people around him.
Pacers trail by 5. Up top, Brogdon. Guarded by Oladipo. Lamb, good.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. And he uses the glass on the layup. Gordon's got 7 points for the quarter.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Brogdon outside. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Brogdon's got 15.
Well, it takes a certain level of composure and willingness to absorb contact on the interior. Step up there, Mr. Brogdon.
Now here's Gordon. He's got 7. Over Sabonis. And it's Gordon missing.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Lamb passes to Sabonis. It's stolen by Oladipo. And it's Houston on the break. To the left wing. Lamb against Wood. That one goes in. Wood's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Now Lamb. 6 points for him. It's tipped. And Oladipo, here we go. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. For Houston, they have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. Aaron Holiday is checked in for Justin Holiday.
Nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Pacers trail by 8. Now here is Holiday. He's coming off a 13-point game against Dallas. And here now on the 2K leaderboard, the best distributors in the league. The point guards with the most assists per game this season. 5th on the list, Malcolm Brogdon.
And obviously assists are the name of the game at the point guard position, and that's not lost on these guys. It's all about making their teammates better.
You know, you're right. Looking at some of the best teammates in the NBA right there, each of those players such a joy to play with, because when they're at the helm of an offense, the ball's always moving, everyone's involved, the game just flows.
Free throw, good, Holiday. Houston making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Both free throws good from Holiday. Rockets leading by 6. Oladipo taking his time here. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
Wow, the handle of Victor Oladipo is fantastic. Uses that to get right through the defense.
Holiday dishes to Lamb. To the middle. There's Sabonis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on DeMarcus Cousins. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And guys, you might remember that he was not at his best from the foul line in their last outing.
Free throw good. Sabonis. Indiana making some changes. Turner's checked in for McDermott. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Brogdon. And Sabonis drops them both. Rockets leading by 6. To the inside. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got 11 rebounds in the game. And here's McConnell. Five to shoot. Got a piece of it. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Indiana Pacers. On Friday, they'll defend home court against the Orlando Magic. Then on Sunday, they'll be matching up against Kyle Lowry and the Toronto Raptors.
And you know, for that Hornets matchup, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top. And with the break here, let's look at the stats for Oladipo. Right around 21 points per, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
That free throw missing. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one, and that will be the 3rd of 5 straight played at home. Holiday against Oladipo. It's stolen by Oladipo. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Passes it to Caruch. A minute 20 left to play here in the half. 6 on the shot clock. Houston needs to get a shot off. And Cousins kicks to Brown. Cranes the three-pointer. Brown's got 5 points in the quarter.
And he gives up some size on that play, but the defender fails to close the gap.
It's incredible to me how players have become so adept at creating just enough space to get the shot off. Nicely done.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Holiday. Here's Oladipo. 14 points for him.
Yo, watch Depot.
And the shot goes in.
Now, Victor Oladipo has a lethal offensive game, and he knows when to fill it up.
35 seconds left in the second quarter. McConnell passes to Sabonis. Picked his pocket. 23 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Oladipo, and it's sent back by Turner. They get it back, and Cousins gets it to go.
I'll tell you, you can't put your head down after a tough first quarter. You've got to keep fighting, and now he's starting to roll.
McConnell with it. Over Oladipo.
Now, Victor Oladipo is a dependable two-way player. We know he's a great scorer, playing on the defensive end as well.
Victor Oladipo getting it done for Houston. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Victor Oladipo putting in some incredible work. He had 16 points, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds. So far, he's played a big role for his team here. What did you think, Shaq, about the first half we saw from the Rockets?
This has been a great game for Oladipo so far. He's most effective when he's assertive at the offensive end. Look, this guy can score on anybody, and he has in this one. Nobody's stopping him.
And now, Kenny, let's get your opinion on Indiana.
They didn't really show the effort on the boards they did. They were out-rebounded, and now they really got their work cut out for them in the second half. If they're going to come back, they need to put in a much better effort on the glass.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Victor Oladipo in this game, he has been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So on the floor for Houston, we've got Wood, Gordon out there with Oladipo. Then it's P.J. Tucker, and it's Tate in at the 3.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And that'll give them a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
Pacers trail by 11. Now Brogdon. And the pass to Sabonis. Here's Sumner. 5 on the clock. On the money from 12 feet away. Sumner's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Pacers. Rockets leading by 9. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Inside. Here's Oladipo. And it's sent back by Turner. Here's Sumner. It's deflected.
Well, statistically not the most imposing shot blocker, but he gets every bit of that one, did Tucker.
Tate, the pass to Wood. Count it. Wood's got the lead up to 11 now for Houston.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Brogdon, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And some of these distributors have been very hot from beyond the arc this season. The best three-point shooting point guards in the league. 5th on the list, Malcolm Brogdon.
A lot of point guards in the NBA don't get enough credit for how well they shoot the basketball. So give this group their due. Some outstanding long-range shooters.
You know, and having that element of long-range shooting ability makes them a tough puzzle for defenders to solve. You know, it's an invaluable asset for a point guard, and these players have it in a big-time way.
First free throw is good. Brogdon hits them both. Rockets leading by 9. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Here's Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. The Rockets making the shot. Brogdon kicks to Sumner. Off the mark and a bad shot there.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
The rebound by Turner. Pacers trail by 11. The wide open look here for Holiday. Drains it from beyond the arc. Holiday's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Gordon, the pass to Tate. Back to Gordon. 6 to shoot. Out to the wing. The tray. Rebound by Sumner. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Poked away. To the middle. Here's Oladipo. Up and in on the layup. Oladipo's got 18 points in the game.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Pass to Brogdon. Here's Sumner, defended by Gordon. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. First trip to the line for him here.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And he knocks down the first one. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for the Pacers. J.K. Sampson comes in for Justin Holiday. McLemore's checked in for Houston. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Outside Gordon. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Brogdon. Outside Turner. Passes it to Sumner. Shot clock at 6. Dishes it to Sampson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 6.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Oladipo against Brogdon. Now, here's Tucker. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Oladipo misses.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The pass to Sumner. Brogdon outside. It's rebounded by Houston. Outside Gordon. To the paint. Here's Oladipo. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Rockets have made 2/3 of their free throws tonight. 6 of 9 to be exact. Lamb, he's checked in for Indiana. The free throw drops for Oladipo.
I think NBA fans are so well acquainted with the elite basketball skills of Victor Oladipo. What you may not know is this guy is an incredibly gifted singer with a great voice, and he has been known to belt out a tune or two in the locker room if you let him.
David Nwaba is checked in for Houston. Rockets leading by 11. And here's Gordon. 11 points in the game. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Brogdon. Here's Sumner. He tries for 3, and a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Sumner's got 7 points.
I'll tell you, you have got to have a short memory. You put a poor first half behind you, and you get to work here in the second.
Here's Gordon. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Rockets lead by 12.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Sumner kicks to McDermott. To the inside. Wood with the block. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. And Indiana making a change here. Holiday's checked in. And a change for the Rockets. Cousins is checked in. Here's Lamb. 6 points for him. 4 on the clock. Puts one up from 19. Kept alive by Indiana. And the rejection by Cousins. Brogdon against Gordon. Pass to Nwaba. Back to Gordon. Offensive rebound.
Well, not sure who was responsible for the blockout, but this guy got in there and dug out his points.
And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for Indiana. It's a 14-point game. Outside, Lamb. It's rebounded by McLemore. McLemore's got 4 rebounds now tonight. 11 feet away. And it's Nwaba missing. Indiana's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Here's Holiday, and the rejection by Cousins.
And while we have a chance, how about the numbers for Wood? 8th in blocks, 10th in rebounding, and he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And his ability to patrol the lane is a difference maker for that team. Exceptional timing and anticipation. That's why he's a top 10 shot blocker. The first free throw is good. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. Rodion Kurucs, he's checked in for Houston. Sterling Brown comes in for Eric Gordon. Both shots good from the stripe. In the league, taking steps to discourage teams, Greg, from tossing away seasons in search of high draft picks. Has enough been done, you think, in that regard?
We'll see. I tell you, the idea of a play-in
that's a tough one, isn't it?
For the last few playoff spots, I think that's a good idea, actually. It might keep more teams in the hunt down the stretch. And I think the onus also, if the fans put enough pressure on their teams to try to develop what they have and not always put it on the future, I think that's going to help. But I think you're going to always have a little bit of that moving forward.
Here's Holiday, following the basket by DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Houston on the break. Nwaba passes to Kurucs. Good. Pacers trail by 16. McConnell with it. Passes to McDermott. It's rebounded by Houston. Cousins has got 6 rebounds now in the game. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Lamb, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. The first one falls. And Land drops them both. Rockets leading by 16. Brown feeling it out a bit. The pass to Nwaba. McLemore dishes to Cousins. No good on the 3. Indiana's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Basket counts. Holiday's got 8.
Well, Doug McDermott, a high IQ basketball player, understands when his teammates are open how to find them.
Now McLemore. He's got 5. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocked.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Holiday with it. Now defended by McLemore. Outside Turner. Clock at 6. McDermott finds Lamb. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 10. 1:56 left in the third. Now here's McLemore, guarded by Holiday. Here's Cousins. No good, shot missing. Good work defensively by Turner. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Down low, here's Turner. Off on the layup.
Well, this is what you call your big man playing big. Terrific work on the glass.
And Cousins kicks to Brown. Back to Cousins. Gets that one through the hole, making now 7 of 13 in this game.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
And the Pacers call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Sabonis comes in for McDermott, and Justin Holiday subbed in for Aaron Holiday. Pacers trail by 14. Outside, Lamb. The kick out to Holiday. No good from outside.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Cans it from downtown.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Pass to Sabonis. Here's McConnell. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Houston leading by 17. Here's Nwaba. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. 27 seconds left in the third.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Hey, who got him?
Now here's McLemore. 5 points in the game. Back to Cousins. Taken away by Holiday. Over Brown. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Houston out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Right back after this break. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Sabonis and Turner up front. And it's T.J. McConnell. And it's Sumner in at the 2. That's the Pacers' 5.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Now, here's McConnell, guarded by Oladipo. Pass to Sumner. Inside. Here's Sabonis. The 9-footer's on the mark.
Well, Sabonis able to finish on the interior. That's pretty.
Rockets leading by 18. And here's Oladipo to the inside. And there's DeMarcus Cousins on the assist by Oladipo. Oladipo's got 5 assists tonight. McConnell passes to Sabonis.
Yo, watch him. Watch the pit.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it.
I see him.
Here's Sumner. He's covered by Brown. Here's McConnell. Oladipo with the block.
Well, how about the athleticism of Victor Oladipo twice on the pipes?
Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Indiana. The Rockets also changing it up. Christian Woods checked in for Cousins. P.J. Tucker comes in for David Nwaba. And Gordon subbed in for Brown.
Yo, man,
Oladipo against Brogdon. Oladipo goes in.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
To the middle. Here's Sumner, and it's blocked by Gordon. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Passes it to Wood. Got a piece of it. Turner with the steal. Brogdon with it. You know, you look at the 2020 class for the Basketball Hall of Fame, Greg, some great names, headlined by Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan, Kobe Bryant. I mean, historic players.
And all the more emotional, Kevin, having Kobe enshrined after his tragic passing. But when you look at the accomplishments of this class, arguably the most decorated that the Hall of Fame has ever seen.
And, Greg, you've gotten a bird's eye view. You've gotten a front court view. You've had a chance to be alongside these Hall of Fame players.
Incredible talents, great people, and truly they've been terrific ambassadors for our game.
There's a certain sort of tenacity that Malcolm Brogdon brings to competition every night. Off the dribble drive, okay.
Back to Oladipo. Takes the three. Another miss by Houston.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Here's Sumner, defended by Gordon. The 9-foot shot. 6 to shoot. Sabonis finds Holiday. Outside to Brogdon. It's hauled in by Wood. Wood's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. The rebound by Holiday. And so Holiday will bring it up for Indiana. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Up top, Brogdon. Here's Sumner. Holiday up top, defended by Gordon. Sumner. And what was that about? Not a good shot right there. Rockets leading by 15. Oladipo outside. And there's the pass to Tate. The Rockets with the new 14.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Sumner. Shoots over Tucker. Offensive rebound. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Rockets have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Sabonis against Oladipo.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Rockets leading by 17. To the paint, here's Tate. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got 6 assists in the game. And the Pacers call time here.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. Here's Sumner. Pass to Brogdon. From deep. There's Sabonis. No good that time. So Houston will take it the other way.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Here's Gordon. Pass to Tucker. From the arc. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Pacers trail by 19. Now Brogdon. He feeds it to Turner. Sabonis trying to get open. Good on the bucket.
Well, 6'11", 255 pounds. Miles Turner using that size to his advantage.
Houston's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Wood kicks to Oladipo. Pass to Tate from downtown. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got his 7th assist in the game. Now, here's Brogdon. Indiana moving it around. And he dunks it down.
Well, this guy's been confident since the opening tip. Malcolm Brogdon getting things done offensively.
Oladipo against Brogdon. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That's foul number 2 for him. And so here is Houston. It's an 18-point lead. From 12 feet out. The rebound by Turner. And Indiana shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. That one goes. Count it. Sumner's got 5 points in the quarter.
Sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
Stolen by Holiday. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's good from Holiday. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. It's a 13-point game. Gets to the corner and buries it. Oladipo's got 23 points.
Well, the rise and fire from Victor Oladipo, the team is feeding off him right now.
And the pass to Sabonis. Here's Sumner. Holiday with the 3. The Rockets pull it in. Oladipo's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
Now, here's Brogdon. Sabonis kicks to Sumner. Grabs the rebound again. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass. Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
Oladipo against Brogdon. Oladipo, the pass to Tate. And here's Tucker. Back to Oladipo. Offline with his 3.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Here's the teardrop and the layup by Brogdon. He's got 23.
Every guard in the NBA should have a floater game. Malcolm Brogdon goes to that aspect.
Now a timeout called by Houston. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game, Victor Oladipo.
And his stat line reads a little like a point guard with all those assists. Such unselfish play, and he's been a great teammate here tonight. He understands he doesn't have to go it alone. He's got 4 of the guys out there to help him.
Their losing streak had gotten to the point where anybody had to put his foot down. And even though there were other more probable candidates, he's been the one to take over that leadership role. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, the Rockets coach had some words for his team during the timeout. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said, we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
Now, here's Oladipo, following the miss by Miles Turner.
Well, Victor Oladipo is unafraid in the face of contact. That's a nice move.
That's good from Oladipo. He's perfect from the line this time. Pacers trail by 18. Here's Sumner. Brogdon outside. Out to Turner. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Holiday. Takes a 3. Kept alive. Second shot opportunity. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo.
Well, to me, the size of Sabonis creates problems for the defense. You cannot be careless in how you guard this guy.
He misses the free throw. And the second free throw, good. Here's Gordon. The kick out to Oladipo. To the middle. Wood passes to Tucker. And it's sent back by Turner. One-on-one fast break. Here's Sumner. Gordon with the defensive effort. Houston leading by 17. Pass to Tate. Holiday against Wood. And that one, good.
Timeout. Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're down by 19. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. .135 left in the game. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's Cousins, and he lays it straight in. And the Rockets lead by 21.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Rockets.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And after dropping game 1 in this matchup, they managed to take the 2nd of a 3-game season series. No question, that's a morale booster.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Victor Oladipo.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Now here's Cousins to the left side wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Jones. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's LeCue. Sweet little floater.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Porter looking it over. So we see Houston taking the W here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Victor, you guys have been pushing the tempo, looking to get out and run, and it's working. Has that been a focus of late?
We figured out that we got to play fast and we got to play high tempo no matter what happens, and we got to stay together. So we got to just continue to keep working.
Well, you certainly hit them first tonight, Victor. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.